And as the NBA season rolls on, GA, what's one of the biggest challenges this time of the schedule?
I'd say maintaining your level. It's so hard to be consistent throughout the season, and it's really about the mental side of the game. It's so tough to stay locked in.
Now let's take a look at the Nuggets opening lineup. In at the guard spots, Murray and Brown. And it's Nikola Jokic. Then it's Wiggins. And it's Clowney in at the four-man position. To the paint, here's Brown. And he takes that one up and powers it through.
How about the elevation from Brown there? He really gets up quick to throw it down.
MP against Murray. Pass to Howard. Stolen by Brown. And now the Nuggets. Fast break. Three-pointer. Good on the triple. Brown's got 5.
You see this from Brown night after night. Always ready to get out on the break.
Udo gets the bucket.
Just setting the tone with an aggressive move to the rack. And where's the help defensively?
Well, when you are the aggressor this early, it is intimidating.
To stand, you don't see a whole lot of players 6'10" with the perimeter skills of a Franz Wagner.
Oh, you sure don't, Kevin. And not a guy with his size, strength, and skill. And he can create shots for himself. He can finish through contact. And he will also create shots for his teammates.
MP, no good. The Nuggets have gone 50% from the field, hitting 3 of 6 since the opening tip. Jokic passes to Murray. That's in, coming off the assist from Jokic.
Well, when Murray has his attacking game working, it opens up more space for everybody.
They swipe it. And now let's swing it over to Allie LaForce on the sideline.
Thanks, guys. Well, MP in their last time out against the Pelicans really lit up the floor. He ended with 15 points and moved the ball well, feeding the hot hands. It's the latest entry in what's been a string of fantastic games from him. We'll see just how long he can go, guys.
Thanks as always, Allie, for that great report. Win or lose, Greg, it's amazing the impact he can have on the game.
Yeah, in that last one, he was making plays all over the court. No one could match up with him.
And the important thing now is to keep that momentum going. You want a player building on his positive results.
And so the timeout by Jamal Mosley here. He's going to take a minute here to get... make substitutions. There's 42 seconds left here in the opening quarter. Jones finds Melton. Here's the drive. That one's in. His first bucket of the game. He's 1 for 2.
And they're beginning to just flat out fall apart defensively right now, especially on the interior.
Down low. And the slam dunk by Johnson.
Well, he led him with the pass there, almost like a quarterback timing a route. That was impressive.
Bain against Murray. Fires for 3. Here's Najee. Good, and the assist goes to Murray.
And they've repeatedly probed inside in the first half, guys, and it's paid off.
And so it's Denver in control with a 9-point lead to end the quarter. And they've done a phenomenal job down low, so many of their points. And so far through one quarter, it's been a lopsided game. We'll see if that changes here in the second. And taking a quick look here, guys, at the hustle stats for the Nuggets.
Well, our coaching staff has to be happy with how active they've been defensively, forcing turnovers and making the offense uncomfortable.
And they've also done a great job turning defense into offense tonight, creating turnovers and capitalizing on the other end.
They've got Black, Desmond Bain out there with Suggs. Then it's MP, and it's Richardson in at the 3. That's the group starting the second quarter for the Magic.
Moving it around, 8 of their last 10 coming off assists.
Suggs screen on Murray. Inside, And Suggs throws it down.
Great delivery on the pick and roll. MP with a good sense of timing.
Here's Melton. 9 points last game. Murray outside. Gets it to go from beyond the arc. Murray's got the lead up to 12 now for the Nuggets.
I love that they're continuing to attack despite being up big.
Yeah, they're being absolutely relentless. Building this lead in every way possible.
And no doubt they'd love to see him get a lot more of those opportunities.
And that deficit will go away quickly if he does, Greg. Now Murray. He has 5. And the baseline jumper, no good.
Well, he's more than comfortable in the mid-range, but you can't make them all.
A premier offense for the Nuggets, but defensively, Stan, there has been some slippage.
Well, they've had to make some tough financial decisions, letting some of their defensive-minded veterans.
Opa, ficou sumido, tudo bem? Tudo, mano. Fiquei sumido. Ah, não foi muito tempão, mano. Ontem não fiz live porque fiquei a ver o jogo dos Knicks. Ganharam o Santo Antônio Spurs outra vez.
And Christian Brown subbed in for D'Anthony Melton. Now let's take a minute to talk to Allie LaForce courtside. Allie.
Thanks, guys. Nikola Jokic is a family man through. He said, quote, basketball is not the main thing in my life and probably never will be. And to be honest, I like it because I have something more at home. Something that's more important than basketball. Back to you, Kevin.
Some good perspective. Thanks so much, Allie, for the report. Wagner with a screen for MP. Wagner outside. Back to MP. MP driving. Just 5 to shoot. And Jones pulls it down. Denver leading by 12. And pushing it up. Here's Denver. Jokic with the bucket.
Well, he moves like he's in slow motion. But Jokic is lethal in transition.
Fica difícil.
The Magic have gone 3 of their first 5 shots to drop here in the second quarter. And finished off by Wagner.
He just punched the ticket on that one.
Aí o Paulo Banqueiro vai entrar. Vai melhorar o jogo.
Outside. Brown with it. Now defended by Bain. Good ball by the Nuggets. And it's good for 2.
Meteram o Jokic.
4 points this quarter.
Well, they have leaned on him offensively with good reason. Efficiency will help you.
Aí, Santos, tu consegue tá me escutando?
About the release point on Jokic's outside shot, it is tough to get to.
Yeah, Kevin, it certainly is. And the problem is if you start to come out of your stance to try to get to that shot, Jokic will just pull the ball down and beat you on the drive.
Good on that shot, and with that, the Nugget lead is cut down to 12 on the bucket from Wagner. So David Adelman's decided to call a timeout here. He's going to take this chance to talk to his guys.
Ah, tá. Eu tava falando, cara, que ontem não fiz live. Não tô mandando mensagem porque eu tô jogando também. Ah, tá. Tá jogando contra quem, cara? Aí, eu tava falando que eu não fiz live ontem. Por isso que eu tava sumido. Eu tava vendo o jogo dos Knicks com o Santo Antônio. Aí depois o jogo terminou muito tarde e não deu pra fazer live, cara. Eu até acabei adolescente na quarta parte do jogo. Não vi até a final. Só depois de algum tempo, aí eu acordei e vi o resultado, cara.
Left to play here in the second quarter. A nice shot by Brown.
Yeah, it's 6 with good hops. Brown isn't your average guard. He does very well down low.
The try by MP. And plenty
Os caras têm bom plantel.
So, 2 free throws coming up.
And that's how you want to use your fouls, not allowing him to get to the rim.
And he's got his first free throw of the game.
Gotta admire what he's been able to do at the free throw line this season. How about over
New York vai ganhar, cara. Eles têm mais experiência, é isso aí. Eles têm o capitão, Jalen Brownson. Tá seguro.
He can't be a star in this league.
Denver making a switch here. Johnson's checked in. And so it's Johnson.
Brownson para MVP, cara.
Last time they met was in Denver.
Well, they were on the wrong side of a very close matchup last time they met. But what a great game.
The Magic trail by 12 to the inside. Deflects the pass. And Carroll passes to MP. Payne Carroll a screen on Johnson. What a move, MP.
MP doing a great job letting the play develop, making the defense pick their poison.
Jalen Brownson muito decisivo. É isso aí. O cara é muito bom playmaker. É muito bom a criar jogadas, cara. Ele é muito bom.
To the middle, trying to find Jokic, gets it to him. The shot from the low post is good. Jokic has got 13.
And boy, he's really in a groove. Dominant performance last game. Same thing this time out.
Yeah, for sure. He is just oozing confidence. Thinks every shot is going in. They should just keep running sets for him.
And so it's Denver, up by a dozen here at the end of the quarter. They've excelled in the open court. Their transition game has allowed them to build this healthy lead. We'll get right back to the action.
Parece estar cansado. É, cara. Mas tu espera só, o cara vai. Acho que vai vir. Vai vir com. Ó, olha aí o Jalen Brownson, cara. Olha aí, cara. Oh, olha aí. Tô em primeiro. Jalen Brownson em segundo e Halliburton tá em terceiro.
Now, looking at where we stand after 2 quarters, it has been a difficult game for the Orlando.
É, o Wemby parece cansado, mas terceiro, acho que no terceiro jogo ou no quarto o Wemby vai vir para cima, cara. Eu acho que ele é capaz de jogar de forma egoísta. O cara vai querer marcar tudo, vai cestar tudo.
And with the second half upon us, we'll find out if this game becomes the route that it's threatening to be. You look at Jokic in this game, he has been everywhere.
In those first 2 quarters, he was pretty much an automatic bucket getter if he got it down low on the block.
Reminds me of the good old days. Feed it to the big and let him work.
Well, Greg, you've had a long NBA career, so I'm curious, what's one of the biggest changes you've noticed since you've retired?
Well, you know, one that doesn't get talked about enough. Length. You know, players these days are just longer.
Estava jogando, ganhei monte de coisa. Já falo. Tá, beleza. Aí tu ganhou muita moeda, cara. Não gastou, não contatou. Tu tem que culpar melhor o teu jogador.
Yeah, it's almost like pick your poison with Jokic in the pick and roll. He's a master of these sets. Suffocating defense to keep the
cara tá aí pra cima do Jokic.
Inside, Clowney, good, and the assist goes to Murray. Murray's got 4 assists now tonight.
and it's coming easy for them right now. 5 baskets. In a row in the paint.
Banchero a screen on Murray. The drive by MP.
Well, you can put Banchero on either side.
Aquilo era N1.
There, he was the pick-me.
Denver leading by 11. Murray down low, covered by MP. Shooting foul as the whistle blows. He'll shoot 2 free throws.
Nice work to get it inside and draw the contact.
It's his first trip to the line.
An 89% free throw shooter puts him right there among the league's best from the line.
Free throw good, Murray. And you assemble an all-swagger team. Jamal Murray, Stan, is on that roster.
Well, you're right, Kevin. And look, where players really gain their confidence, their swagger, if you will, in this league is when you play your best on the biggest stages in the playoffs. Jamal Murray has certainly done that. He has earned his swagger.
We're now joined by our sideline reporter, Allie LaForce. Allie, it's all yours.
Thanks a lot, Kevin. The Nuggets have gotten used to success. Nikola Jokic said, quote, winning is a lifestyle for us. It's really good when you're winning. Everybody's happy. Everybody wants to play. Everybody is buying into the system. I was here when we were losing, so I do not want to go back to that. Kevin, back to you.
They're sure good with him in the lineup. Okay, thank you, Allen.
That's just great vision from MP there. Always on the lookout.
Pass to Clowney. Now Brown. Here's Murray up on top. The Nuggets moving the ball around. A nice shot by Brown. Brown's got 9.
That's 3 of 4 here to start the half.
MP against Murray. Over in the corner, Banchero. And that one drops for him. Banchero's got 6 points in the quarter.
Well, Banchero's got a strong scorer's mentality and doesn't hesitate if the shot's open.
Kicks it out to Wiggins. Good, and the assist goes to Murray. Murray's got his 5th assist in this one.
Pushing the action, getting others involved. He does it time and time again.
Yeah, when you're moving the ball like that, it just keeps everyone engaged in the game.
And that's a little lack of fight at the defensive end.
Absolutely. At least on that slam, you're right. That's one way to let a team back in the game.
Yeah, but also credit the offense there. That's making a play when you really need it, and they need more of it.
And Orlando making a change here. Black's checked in. Murray kicks to Weber. Jokic a screen to the paint. And he makes the bucket, gets the whistle, and now a 3-point play chance here for him.
Look at Jokic gutting it out against the defense.
Mano, Jokic é estranho. Muito chato.
This is his 2nd attempt at the line tonight.
Para ganhar
Really a big factor in their win.
Eu ganhei MVP, ganhei meu segundo.
At the line.
Johnson, he's checked in for Denver.
Depois ganhei de rebote.
No good for Jokic.
Well, you know, a great thing about Jokic is the cohesion he brings to the team.
Da Liga pela 3ª vez e 2ª vez ao estar 2 vezes primeiro time defensivo e time ideal. É isso aí, cara. Tu tá começando bem, cara. Tu ganhou o rookie do ano. Na minha carreira de center de 83 de over. Tá. E de point guard.
His ball movement and teamwork are contagious.
Denver leading by 12. Jokic with the screen on MP. Outside to Weber for 3. Black grabs the board. Orlando, they've gotten 6 of their 7 shots to go down in this quarter. What a fantastic start to the and the
Como é que ficou de point guard, cara?
That makes it 10 of their last 12 coming from inside the paint.
Jokic with the screen on Wagner. It's Jokic top of the key. Here's Melton. The Nuggets with another miss. The drive by MP.
And one, motherfucker.
I love the determination that MP showed there. He is developing into an absolute bulldog.
The Magic have had 2 chances at the line already, making them both. Zeke Naji, he's checked in for Nikola Jokic. Well, at 6'10", GA, Franz Wagner provides great versatility to this offense.
Yeah, and he's a solid decision maker, capable of running the show. He's a gifted scorer and playmaker. Plus, he provides...
Vai, bem.
Well, that's not what the
Aí, cara, vamos virar, cara.
Bane is dangerous when he gets downhill.
We've got 28 seconds left in the third quarter of the game. Weber outside. To the inside. Melton against MP. Johnson in the corner. 6 to shoot. They get a hand on it. On the wing, MP.
Suns.
Good on that shot.
Aí.
And with that, the Nugget lead is cut down now to just 3 on the
A 3 pontos, cara. Não estava perdendo de 13 pontos para 3 pontos, cara.
And as we finish the third quarter, it's still close. Both teams trading baskets.
Eu também diminui os minutos
Don't go
por
anywhere.
quarto
The final quarter is coming up next on
e
2K
coloquei
Sports.
slides para ficar mais parecido com o NBA real. Aí tá mesmo realista, cara. Aí tu melhorou o jogo.
And I know I speak for all of us when I say I can't wait to see what kind of finish awaits us here in the... Udo's checked in, and it's Banchero in for subs. Wagner is in the front court alongside Banchero. Howard is out there with MP, and it's Udo in at the center position. That's us out there for Orlando. Howard against Brown. The shot comes out. Great defense that time from Banchero. Now Wagner. Here's MP. Banchero, a screen on Wiggins.
Não.
With it, picked up by Banchero. Wiggins, the rim robber.
Que merda.
No mistake.
Excellent on both ends of that play.
Yeah, the steal was sharp, but the slam topped it off.
And that is why you want to run off turnovers. Get down the floor before the defense is set.
If you came to watch a scoring battle, you're in the right place.
Yeah, and how great have these offenses been for these teams tonight? Just fantastic execution.
Now Jokic. The slam by Jokic.
Hey, on many nights, Jokic is a primary playmaker. Tonight, he's been the finisher.
The Magic trail by 7. Oh, the dunk.
And his competitiveness showing through. That's an aggressive finish.
Yeah, and getting out in transition allows for some easy points before that defense is fully set.
Illegal screen, man.
Whistling what looks to be an illegal screen.
Mano,
And guys, point of emphasis for the league.
illegal screen como?
Down on illegal screens.
Yeah, and yet, we still see it a lot. It's a tough thing to police.
Jokic on top. He's guarded by Udo. Outside Murray. The 3 goes down.
boa noite.
Yeah, and this is an
Boa
area
noite,
over
Mari.
his
Boa noite.
career where Jamal Murray has really improved that three-point shooting.
Udo down low. He's against Jokic. Over 3.5 minutes through the final quarter now. Layup, no good.
That's not a bad shot at all. It just didn't go in. Sometimes the process is right, and you still get a bad result.
And his presence as a scorer, it just has a calming effect for the rest of the team. He's a fallback option whenever they need one. And it looks like just playing the last bit of this one out in what should be a nice win here for the Nuggets.
The coaching staff must be happy that they controlled their turnovers so well in this game.
Excellent self-control and patience tonight.
And you can mark this one down in the W column. It'll mark their 23rd of the season.
And you know, this is a win they wanted badly, guys. They did not want to get swept in the season series.
The one player that really stands out, of course, in this one, it was a dazzling game for Jokic.
Well, bottom line, he was just unstoppable at times. Not much you can do when he's playing with that kind of confidence.
Bain, a crafty reverse layup. Guys, you've got to think a basket here would seal it.
No question. That would be all she wrote.
Now Jokic takes the three. It's off.
Just too big a deficit to come back from at this point.
Well, you want your players to keep playing hard, but let's be honest. This game's over.
So the Nuggets win it, and in the win, a win in what was, I think, gee, a pretty hostile environment.
It really was. You know, it's never going to be easy
mas não dá para jogar e eu não fico média de 20 rebounds e 5 tocos. Ah, tá. Estou na final da conferência contra o Chicago. Eita, cara, tu ganha ele, mano. É melhor tu ganhar ele. Eles ficaram muito fortes no meu save. Eles pegaram o Jalen Duran. Ixi! Fodeu! O cara é muito bom. Jalen Duran. O cara é uma fera.
All right, we're here. P's here. We're on the bus head to the game.
Oh yeah, got a big one tonight. When I told y'all we were going to focus on our video content, on beating the best teams in the league, this is who I was thinking of.
The bus a little quieter than normal.
Yeah, bro, don't trip on them. We locked in right now. If you want to be a contender, this is the kind of game you have to win. No excuses. Whoa. Zen, what's up?
I don't know who this.
Zender's up at front seeing if he can figure out why we stopped. Hopefully it's not too long before, we can get going again. I'm hungry, man. I need that pregame spread. Oh, here he comes. Yeah, so what's good?
I'll take that, though.
So we're just stuck?
Yeah, I'm not sure why, though. Like it's a bunch of streets closed off up there. I think they're going to reroute traffic. Actually, and Pete, as a professional athlete, what do you do when your routine gets disrupted like this?
This is everyday life for a pro athlete. I mean, every game you face unexpected challenges. It's our job to win regardless.
No time de Chicago, eles trocaram todo mundo. Parece, acho que no meu save só ficou Josh Giddey. O Giddey é bom, cara. Também é bom criador de jogo. Ele é bom playmaker.
Any disappointment that this is happening before this game against this team?
Yeah, I mean, I'd rather not be sitting here for the next 2 hours, getting tight, but it is what it is.
Até o Buzelas. Os caras também fizeram
like a video game or so.
Fizeram trade, fizeram troca do Buzelas. Buzelas é
they could be fun or they could not
É
be.
uma promessa.
And when you win after facing something
Também o cara é muito bom.
it's that much sweeter.
It's looking like MP and company will miss today's shoot-around after the team bus got unexpectedly stuck in bumper-to-bumper traffic on the way to the arena. Will be very interesting to see if they come out cold to start today's game.
What do you do? Cooking show marathon. I could watch various people making it around, listening, all that stuff. More entertaining than a buzzer beater. Yeah, you clearly have never watched someone manage to salvage their phone from and butter. I'll send you guys this list. Oh yeah, I'm dubious, but I appreciate your passion. We're still good for tomorrow, right?
Can we move it to later this week? Tomorrow is terrible.
Later in the week is dicey for me. I could maybe do next Thursday. I'm on the road. Not great for me. Wait.
So what are you guys doing?
Nothing. Talking to you, trying to figure out when we're going to schedule a time when all of us can get together and chat. Oh. It's been a long time since I've seen a college player with this much talent. Anyone talk to you about this?
Got a clear page?
Who are you putting on the block? I don't know.
Eat anything on the
Think someone might take you?
That's hurtful. Hope you install your front gate.
Who's handed them to you? One by one. Don't want to get tunnel vision. No pun intended. I'd like to see us shoot better than 85% nightly. Hey, not a single team man.
Não sei, o Jalen Suggs machucou e assumiram o lugar dele. Opa! O cara também já... Acho que ele tem isso de ser propenso a lesões. O cara quando está healthy, ou seja, saudável, o cara joga muito. O Buzelas ficou também, tá. Só os jogadores bons ficaram, o resto quase tudo saiu. Limpeza da equipa. Chicago Bulls fez uma limpeza extrema. Acho que eu vou mudar as sapatilhas. Não estou gostando não desse sapato.
I'm just starting to question my initial thoughts. That's more than a couple. More than a couple stinkers, too.
Let's all dive back in and figure out if we can reach a consensus.
Great. He's a freshman. He's still a little raw, but I didn't say guys in there.
Well, I'm off to Belgium.
Guys, I'm serious.
We know.
You always are. Every year, sure, there's going to be next raw. That's not true. You're not making any info on that one others did. Well, enjoy this trip, huh? But report back to me. Weren't that high on? What do I do? Breaks, but I think.
We'll do so.
And inside the locker room, everyone trying to lock in, get mentally ready for another hard-fought NBA battle. Hi, everyone, and welcome to the NBA on Thursday night. We're bringing it to you live here on 2K Sports. I'm Brian Anderson, joined by Hall of Famers Doris Burke
Mano,
and
é
Grant
muita
Hill.
pena na
And the fourth
antiga
member of our
geração não
crew,
ter como você
reporter
trocar
Ali
o tênis.
LaForce.
Oxi!
And with the new year just behind us, some
Ser
impressive
sério,
new
mano.
careers starting
Ó,
in the
cara,
NBA.
ó,
Our
o
race
que eu
for
falei pra
Rookie
você,
of the Year.
Rookie,
Well, we're in the middle
leaderboard.
of the
Aí os
season,
caras
and he's
ficam
gotta
mostrando
really
quem é que
step
tá em
up to
primeiro.
even get into the Rookie of the
Nos
Year
rookies.
conversation.
And you look at this year's top rookies. It's incredible how quickly they found their footing in the pro game.
Oh, isso aí de não poder trocar os tênis, cara, isso é triste, eu não sabia disso, cara. Nem tatuagem dá para colocar. Oxi! Aí não, cara. Tu tem que trocar já pra nova geração. A geração não dá pra mudar isso. Isso é meio triste, cara. Aí tu só fica jogando, não fica mudando nada.
At this time of the season, Doris, about midway through the schedule, what's the chief concern for most teams?
Well, the priority is always health, right? Teams try to weather the storm of a long season. But the other thing is chemistry, that intangible that maybe you can't define specifically, but when it exists, boy, it's special.
Well, tonight is a huge game. These are two of the best in the league, and MP has total focus on one thing, helping his team come up with a statement win.
I think MP has done well for himself, considering we're talking about taking on truly elite teams in the league. Now, maybe he'd prefer to make an even more dominant statement, but he should be proud of what he has accomplished. He's taken on exceptionally tough opponents, and he's going to have to battle hard to try to topple them.
Orlando with the ball, following the three-pointer by Minnesota. Banchero the screen. MP drives in. And Banchero with a bucket on the assist by MP.
Well, commit to your move, anticipate the contact. Paulo Banchero does both of those things.
Well, Grant, we've heard Anthony Edwards talk about trusting his teammates. He understands you need everybody.
Yeah, a lot falls on his shoulders offensively with this team, BA. So those playmaking decisions in the moment are a lot easier.
Cara, não consegue chutar de três.
Now here's McDaniels. 15 in his last outing. Dillingham, no good.
And you just can't afford to give up that kind of look very often.
The drive by MP. Oh, and the dunk by MP.
Excellent read by MP.
Old Generation é muito cagado. Eu queria trocar logo, mas só em outubro. Ah, tá. Aí tu tem que esperar até outubro. Nós estamos em... Estamos em... cara. Nós estamos em junho. Junho, julho, agosto, setembro. Ainda falta.
Now here's Reed.
Ainda falta um tempinho. Mas por que outubro, cara?
And there's the screen. MP drives in. Oh, and the dunk by MP. Oh, another lead change. 6 total in the first half.
And this is the battle we were hoping to see.
Vai demorar pouquinho, vai. Pra eu pegar o console novo.
And let's swing it over to the sideline and hear from Ali.
Well, MP in the last matchup against Denver.
Mas por que tu vai só comprar em outubro?
He ended with 15 points and his passing was huge in that game, finding ways to involve his teammates. He's been on a real hot streak of late, and I think everyone wants to see just how long he can keep this up. Guys?
Alec, great info there. And the only question now, how does he follow up that performance?
Yeah, each night comes with different challenges, and I'm sure their opponent has seen the film.
What you love about this guy, though, is even when the defense adjusts to what he's doing, he'll make an adjustment right back. He is always ready with a counter.
Pass to Dillingham. Lets the three fly. The rebound by Udo.
He might be forcing things a little bit right now. Credit the defense for how they're playing him.
MP finds Wagner. Orlando moving the ball around. 6 to shoot. To the middle. Here's Udo. Cash. It's MP picking up the assist. MP's got his 3rd assist of the night. Trying to find a spark here.
Yes, indeed. A rough stretch offensively. They could really use a basket.
And Chris Finch wants a timeout. A moment to rest
Dá
and
para
confer on the
divertir com
game
a
plan.
Edge. É, o importante é divertir, cara. Aí tu tem tudo, tem todos os equipamentos.
For the Timberwolves. Okay, a chance to look at some numbers for Anthony Edwards.
And he's been outstanding offensively as of late. These last 5 games, he's been a beast at the offensive end. A different level scorer than he had been earlier in the season. Let's see if he can keep it up.
Now here's Hart. He's averaging just around 8.5 points a game. Here's Sasser. It's hauled in by the Magic. They're coming off that loss against Denver.
I really think that L has to fall on their defense, or a lack thereof. Just not enough focus at that end of the floor.
Well, the kind of low-energy effort they played with all night will make a coach absolutely crazy. You can't win if you don't play quality defense.
Here's Davis. Orlando making their last shot. Sasser gets the bucket.
He's consistent from out there, especially when you give him that kind of room.
Howard, the pass to MP.
Ele manda pro Black.
Black outside. Pass to MP. Wagner with a screen. Here's MP. The layup.
Como é que eu falhei isso, cara?
Now here's Davis. Not a lot of room. Sasser outside and out of bounds. Magic will take it.
One guy's thinking zig, the other zag, and it's nothing good resulting.
He gets it up.
Foi.
Oh, and he just knocked down the buzzer beater.
Makes his selection just in time. Well done.
Well, finishing quarter strong. Every coach preaches it. Nice work.
And that concludes the first quarter of play. It's the Magic leading by 6. And we'll get things started in the second quarter when we return.
Aí eles erram muito. Aí eu tive que colocar slide para eles acertarem. É isso aí. Tu tem que colocar slide para eles acertarem, senão aí eles ficam errando tudo, cara. Anthony Black, muito bom playmaker, é isso. O cara é um jogador que promete.
Guys, what do you think so far about the offensive approach for Orlando?
Ever since this game started, they've been attacking on the inside, looking for ways to bust up the defense and get high percentage looks.
We've also seen them show a willingness to take advantage of the mid-range opportunities. The defense conceding these looks, and they're cashing in.
Let's send it over to Allie for a report on MP.
Well, you might have heard earlier that MP and the team were late arrivals to the arena. The team bus was delayed due to a significant increase in traffic. Fortunately, they were able to get some of the regular warm-up routine in, albeit a truncated version. We'll see if that leads to a slow start.
Not ideal, especially in a game of this magnitude. Thank you. Randall and Gobert are in the middle. Marcus Sasser is out there with Davis. And it's Hart in at the small forward position. That's the 5 to begin the second quarter for the team. Drops in the 3. Howard's got his third basket on the night right there.
That's just excellent vision from MP. Puts it on time and on target.
Stolen by MP.
Peguei.
And here's the fast break.
Triplo.
The three. And there's Howard. That one's good on the assist by MP. Howard's got 10.
And just not letting up at all. I mean, you have to love this approach. You want to get the ball to the guys who make plays.
One thing we've learned in the NBA, the game is never over. So you've got to continue to score, continue to build your lead.
Orlando making a switch here. Baines checked in. You know, Doris, it seems like point guards have more scoring duties than ever.
There's no doubt, BA, and why not take advantage if you have a lead guard who can both put the ball in the basket and set his teammates. The harder you are to guard individually, the harder your team is to guard.
McNeely for three.
Olha.
And he buries his first look.
Esse
You
cara.
allow a shooter of his caliber to get that good a look and good night.
MP finds Howard.
Esse cara sou eu.
Now here's MP. 15 in his last outing. Back to Howard. Pass to Bain. Launches a three. And it's Gobert with a rebound.
And he almost made them regret defending him so loosely.
Here's Randall. Uses the glass on the layup.
Hey, man.
Randall's got his first points in this one.
Boy, there was plenty of contact.
Aí, cara, tu
down
ganhou
low,
o
but
Chicago
Randall
Bulls.
assertive and able to find the finish.
So both teams changing it up here. And now a glimpse of who's out ahead in the All-Star voting.
I'm sure the fans and the players are eager for an update.
You look at MP. He's the top vote getter in the Eastern Conference. Fans from all over love his game.
Yeah, and he's got the respect of players from around the East. What a season he's having.
We'll be sure to update you as we continue to get results. Now here's MP. Give him 8. And another missed
Ah,
one.
come on, Bain.
And I'm surprised
Cara, o Bain não pode falhar isso.
I'm sure he is too.
In terms of two-way guards, Brent, Desmond Bain is as good as any. What do you see in his game?
Well, just look at him, BA. Bain is so strong. That really helps him there on the defensive end. And offensively, a lights-out three-point shooter.
Here's MP. You know, his impact on offense has been terrific, scoring just around 20 points a game. Suggs outside. Wagner with a screen on McDaniel. MP finds Wagner. And the dunk by Wagner.
You know, you see how comfortable MP is operating pick and rolls? Just great decision-making from him.
1:41 left in the first half.
Oh,
It's stolen
Bain,
by
Bain.
MP. In transition, the Magic on the run. Oh, MP makes him pay at the other end.
This is intelligent basketball. Forcing a turnover and then immediately starting the fast break.
And Chris Finch wants a timeout. He's going to take a minute to regroup with his players.
Não ganhei. Aí não, cara, como é? Qual foi? Como é que tu não ganhou Chicago? Eu tô jogando outro jogo, mas tá 3-1 pra eles. Oxe, cara, tu tem que virar isso. Tu tem que ganhar 4-3.
Rudy Gobert's checked in for the Timberwolves. Now that we're into the new year, how about a check on the Eastern Conference standings? Taking a look at Orlando. They're in first place right now with a tremendous record. They're certainly the team to beat.
Yeah, right now for the Magic, I think we all knew they were going to be a dangerous team, but to their credit, they have lived up to those expectations. They're just not a team you want to face right now.
Yeah, and there really hasn't been any feeling out process for them at the start of the season. They were in peak form immediately.
They've now had assists on each of their last 3 buckets.
Oh, cara, vou pro intervalo com double-double.
Has to read. It's Edwards on the wing. He's covered by Suggs. McDaniels from long range. Another miss by Minnesota. Banchero outside. Here's Banchero slicing in.
Boy, you got to see the impressive mobility for a guy Paulo Banchero's size. That long stride gets the whistle.
Orlando shooting their initial free throws of the game here. He hits the second from the line. Minnesota's gone 1 of 4 from three-point land here in the second. Banchero against Reed. Pass to Edwards. Here's Dillingham. 6 on the shot clock. Reed sets a screen. Will it go? And Dillingham gets the 3. Dillingham's got himself on the board with a 3 there.
And the defense is really allowing them too much room on the perimeter.
No.
Right side. 11 seconds left in the half. To the paint. Here's Banchero.
Double.
Banchero throws it down.
Tremendous lead pass. Boy, that makes your teammates happy, folks.
And so it's the Orlando Magic in a good situation, up by 13 points.
Vou virar LeBron contra o Golden State.
Beating the defense in transition and adding
cara. Aí tu já tá jogando no Prime. Tá jogando no Prime, cara. Tu aí vai estar farmando aura. Vai, faz o 6-7. 6-7.
Thanks for stopping by, everybody. The story tonight, everything, and I mean everything, is working well for the Orlando Magic.
Watching them whoop those boys on the boards, that brought a tear to my eye. And I don't cry.
I can get your tissue.
You got one? Oh, that's right.
Yeah.
You cry all the time.
Oh, see.
6-7. Aura Magic.
Let's see how the All-Star voting is shaping up.
Oh, cara, aí. Tô em primeiro, cara. Jalen Brunson tá em segundo. Allen Barton tá em terceiro. Tyrese.
And that'll do it for us. Thanks for stopping by. We'll head back down to Brian Anderson and crew for the start of the third quarter.
6-7.
And with the second half upon us, we'll find out if this game becomes the rout that it's threatening to be. Hey, you look at MP in this game, he's been everywhere.
And just halfway through this contest, he's already registered a double-double.
That takes a level of aggression and a level of focus, and he has brought it all night thus far.
Magic leading by 13. On the court for Orlando. On the wing, it'll be Bane and Wagner. Then there's Banchero. Then it's MP. And it's Udo.
Oh, illegal screen.
And they call an illegal screen here.
You know, looking at the turnover story, they've had a few miscues along the way, but as we see on the scoreboard, it hasn't hurt them.
Here's Dillingham. Randall outside. Pass to Reed. Three-pointer. Book it. And it's Randall with the
Cara, deixou o Reed sozinho. O Reed não pode ficar sozinho. Ele é muito bom. Em bolas de 3.
Now here's MP. 10 points for him. Banchero. Oh, Banchero throws it down.
In the modern NBA, boy, you hunt down mismatches. That's a size disadvantage, and he takes advantage.
Down low. Yes, Paolo Banchero for 2.
They're not messing around. 5 of their last 6 buckets have come from the interior.
Pass to Edwards. Launches it. And again, it's Minnesota with a 3.
Man, they're having a hard time defending the triple. That's 3 in a row.
Doris, what's amazing about Ant-Man, he's worked to become an elite floor spacer.
The reason that's important, BA, is
Cara,
because we know what a
Anthony Edwards devia vir para o Orlando Magic. Ele, se viesse jogar ao meu lado, ele seria um dos melhores jogadores. Porque este time que eu estou jogando, cara, tem bons caras. Tem Paulo Banchero, Fred Wagner,
And you have to think that they're leading this game
tem
because of how
Mami.
they've controlled the boards tonight.
O cara ia para o lugar do Bane, aí nós íamos ser foda.
MP on the drive. Wagner for 3. The shot comes out.
You know, missed that one, but still a really good start coming off the break.
O cara tem que fazer um trade, tem que fazer uma troca. Eles têm que dar o... Podem mandar o Randall, Carey Jr., mais o Suggs, por causa do Eles precisam de defesa. Os caras não estão conseguindo defender. Então eles têm que mandar o Wendell Carter Jr. O Suggs também é muito bom na defesa. Aí eles nos mandam o Edwards.
Pass to Banchero. And here's MP. Shot clock at 6. Here's Udo. Good, and the assist goes to MP. And the Magic lead by 12.
Their defense just falls apart once the ball goes inside.
Now here's Edwards. Fires for 3. Great D that time from Bain. MP, the pass to Banchero. MP right side for 3. And again, another assist.
That makes 15 assists.
He has been one step ahead of the defense all game long.
The rebounding numbers make it obvious why they're in front.
Well, they've absolutely dominated that category in this one, and it's reflected in the score.
Udo, and another dime for.
Você sabe fazer a layup? Sei, cara, sei. Quando tu tá chegando próximo à pequena quadra, o cara fazendo um simples quadrado, tu mantém o quadrado até ficar verde, aí ele faz essa animação. Quando você chega num nível de química do time, vou conseguir ter influência para trocar jogadores. Eu acho, trocar jogadores, eu acho tipo LeBron no Lakers. Cara, é uma boa ideia. Ter um negócio assim, eu acho. Acho que tem, cara. Acho que no final da época dá para tu escolher, não sei não. Ainda não vi. A layup dunk é muito bonito. Cara, é muito. Mas só que eu faço muito pouco.
That's another dime from him.
He's tallying them up fast, BA.
Timberwolves trail by 17. Reed passes to Randall. Here's Dillingham to halt the run. Minnesota again missing.
You have to credit their effort. I mean, they've done an amazing job on the glass. He didn't make them pay for that weak defense, but they just can't rely on him to miss those kind of shots.
They get it back. Back to Daniels. Jacks up at 3. Nails it from 3. McDaniels got 8.
Yeah, McDaniels has made himself a legitimate option from three-point territory. What a look there.
And Minnesota will go for a different look here. Rudy Gobert's checked in for Reed. Wood comes in for Julius Randle. Josh Hart's checked in for McDaniels. And Sasser's subbed in for Dillingham. Suggs is checked in for Orlando. Now here's MP. He's got 10. He buries it from 3. Banchero's got 12 points now in the quarter.
Paulo Banchero e Wagner de 3, eles estão muito bons.
Intercepted. Here's MP.
Aish.
Ball goes out of bounds. Last touch by MP.
Falhei o dunk, cara.
Look at what's coming up for Orlando. On Sunday, they'll be taking on
Eu também faço pouco porque eu tenho pouco driving dunk. Para tu poder conseguir tem que ter muito driving dunk.
You'd be hard pressed to find a more even pairing in the league. That one promises to be a really closely fought battle.
McNeely's checked in for the Timberwolves. Davis comes in for Anthony Edwards. Davis can't hit.
Well, you can see they are willing to absorb some of these open shots from this guy because obviously another miss here.
With the defense trying to protect the interior, he pulls at the arc and drains it.
Now here's Sasser. Checking his stats, he's scoring around 9.5 points per game. There's 21 seconds left in the third. Now here's MP.
Illegal screen again.
It's going to be an illegal screen.
The screener was leaning a bit right there. His feet may not have been planted. Pretty obvious call by the officials.
You know, he's just leaning a little bit. You try to get away with it, but boy, the official all over it.
Here's Sanders. Off target with the three. Well, through 3 quarters of play, down double digits. It may be difficult to overcome. Orlando ahead. They lead by 18. And a moment now as we take a look at our State Farm assist of the game.
Ooh, I'm fired up to see this dish one more time. It's always great to see your 2 guards share the wealth.
You love the unselfishness, finding the best look, and it doesn't matter who's taking it.
Different look here. Reed's checked in for Rudy Gobert. McDaniels comes in for Hart. Edwards, he's checked in for Davis. And Dillingham subbed in for Sasser. Edwards is the 2, McDaniels the 3. Randall at power forward with Reed at center. And it's Dillingham in at the point. So that's the lineup for Minnesota.
Nice rebound. Trying to match the other team's intensity right now.
Yet another assist.
Another possession, another assist.
Man, is he sharing the ball well, hitting his guys right in their spots. Randall outside. Reed, a screen on Banchero. Randall. He gets it to go.
Boy, this guy's been a monster this quarter. His team has needed it.
And so MP will bring it up for Orlando. They led the game at one point by 20. If you're just joining us, 4th quarter here. We're just over 2.5 minutes into it.
I tell you, sometimes you can make a statement with a dunk. MP, yes, sir.
Here's Dillingham. Beyond the arc. Puts up a three.
No.
Booyah! He sinks the triple.
Some shooters might overthink a wide open shot. Not this guy.
Here's Edwards from downtown. Edwards making it look so easy from deep.
Boy, this isn't the angle that Anthony Edwards favors, but my goodness, can he flat shoot the ball.
Now here's MP. He's covered closely. Now Banchero, stolen by Reed. McDaniels fires, and yes, sir, hits the wide-open J.
You have to anticipate those quick release opportunities. Jaden McDaniels ready on the catch. We understand he's the leader of this offense. They look to get him the ball every chance they get.
Edwards against Bain. Reed. Oh, touches it off the glass.
Absolute monster of a delivery from Naz Reed. Big-time bucket.
Bain against Edwards. 1:03 left in the final quarter. Brown. Fast break, Minnesota.
That's about trusting your guy in the clutch. Julius Randle embracing a tough opportunity.
Orlando's gone 0 for 3 here in the 4th. Outside Banchero. Here's MP. And Carroll with a screen on Randall. Now Banchero. Using the glass to lay it in.
Oh, my goodness. Banchero ready for the bright lights and the big moment.
And Chris Finch has called
Pareceu que os Timberwolves iam virar, cara.
Calling them into the huddle. From a coaching perspective, what are the keys to focus on here?
They don't want to waste time here. If they can score fast enough, they can go back on D and try to get a stop instead of having to foul. He continues to let it fly, but the makes have been few and far between.
Outside Edwards. Randall, a screen on MP. And the 3 misses. Orlando with the ball. It's a 5-point game. Oh, the shot is off. Minnesota calls timeout. They're behind by 5. Any speculation on what we're going to see coming out of this timeout?
No doubt. They've got to get a quick bucket here.
They need to score, and they need to do it quickly, but it is still possible here.
McDaniels. This is the 3. And that's an intentional foul. First personal foul. Second team foul. So it's Orlando picking up the win. Just a gutsy performance on the road.
It really was. But when this one was up in the air late, they showed how tough-minded they are as a team.
Well, folks, that's going to do it for now.
21 assistências é brutal. É, cara, 21 assistências é brutal. Oh, eu não fiquei focado mais em marcar pontos, cara. Fiquei mais focado em assistir. Tá com quantas vitórias? Acho que 37 e 4 derrotas.
You always say to be the best, you got to beat the best. And tonight you beat one of the best teams in basketball, but you did it after arriving late to the arena and missing warm-ups with your teammates. Overcoming adversity like that to take down maybe the best team in the sport? What does that say about you guys?
My biggest takeaway is that we won. And we got contributions from everybody on the floor tonight. That's how you win these kinds of games. And how you string together wins like this come playoff time.
I asked a question, I got an answer. Thanks.
MP, I got a question.
Uau, muito bom. Eu imprimi. Estou com 50 vitórias e 22 derrotas, eu acho. Cara, não acho muito ruim porque tu tá em primeiro e 50 vitórias é muito bom. 22 derrotas para uma primeira época, cara, já tá muito bom. Eu no Memphis Grizzlies, na primeira época também estava meio assim, perdendo muito jogo, porque eu estava muito ambicioso, cara. Eu queria marcar, queria bater grandes recordes, tipo, marcar mais de 40 pontos por jogo. Teve jogos que eu marquei, cara, 60 pontos. Aí, mesmo marcando, cara, eu estava perdendo jogos. Aí eu vi, não, tenho que mudar o meu estilo de jogo. Comecei mais por fazer assistência, aí eu vi, não, estou fazendo assistência e estou ganhando mais. Prefiro fazer mais assistências, porque eu vi que eu sou melhor a fazer assistências do que marcar. Porque é mais provável os outros jogadores do teu time marcarem, principalmente os jogadores estrelas, como no meu caso o Paulo Banqueiro, o Franz Wagner, o Sags e algumas vezes o Bane, são jogadores com uma probabilidade de marcarem mais que eu. Aí a porcentagem de vitória é maior, cara, porque os caras não ficam errando. E aí tu também tem que ver quais são os caras que tu tem que mandar, por exemplo, assistência para ele fazer 3 pontos, porque tem cara que tu manda para ele não consegue fazer 3 pontos, por exemplo, alguns centers. No meu caso, o Wendell Carter Jr. está lesionado. O cara é bom de 3 e é um bom center, o cara. Mas como ele está lesionado, tem um cara que é jovem, essa aqui que está à minha frente. Acho que o nome dele é Udu. O cara não é muito bom de 3, o cara está sempre falhando. Aí eu não vou dar assistência para esse cara, não, porque esse cara tem uma porcentagem muito baixa de acertar de 3. É mais fácil dar tipo o Wendell Carter Jr. quando estiver bem, e não esse cara. Esse cara aí de 3 é mau. É preferível dar sempre a assistência dele dancando ou chutando de 2. Muito bem. Eu acho que na minha quarta temporada eu vou ter menos derrotas porque o meu time vai estar completo. É isso aí, quando os times não estão completos, cara, aí fica difícil. Tu tem que virar, tem que se virando, porque senão tu tem que assumir grande papel, senão fica complicado, tu aí vai sempre perdendo o jogo. Oh, vou jogar contra os Detroit Pistons. Eu já sei que eu não posso fechar o Cade Cunningham. Vou ter que estar a fazer switch, troca com alguém. Cade Cunningham é muito difícil de guardar ele. Fechar o cara é muito difícil. Oxe, como é que essa não entrou?
And a chance for everyone to get some shots up. Find the touch. Find the range. Find themselves. We're almost at game time.
Eu gosto de dividir papel, não quero ser protagonista. É isso aí.
In this game, we'll see the Detroit Pistons
Sai muito bem.
going up against the Orlando Magic. I'm Kevin Harlan here with Greg Anthony and Tim Legler, along with our reporter, Allie LaForce. A chance here to rank the top rookies in the NBA, the race for the Rookie of the Year. How about these guys? Oh, what a group. He's got some work to do in order to get into that conversation, I think, but there are plenty of games left for him to make his mark.
And here we are midway through the season, and this group of rookies continues to impress on a nightly basis.
And some guys are definitely separating themselves from the pack, but with rookies, things can turn in a hurry.
Now the starting group for Orlando. Abner is in the front court alongside MyCAREER.
Cara, eu nem sei se tô com quanto de moeda. Eu só fui jogando jogos. Tenho que ver depois. Às vezes esqueço de ver quanto de dinheiro tenho, cara. Eu só fico jogando, só depois é que...
On paper, this game looks one-sided, GA,
dou
but you never
conta.
know in the NBA, do you? As they say, anything
Mas,
can
cara, o Ederson não. Deixa eu trocar pro Wells.
So much talent in the league. If one or two guys get hot, this could end up being an upset. The difference between good teams and bad is razor thin.
MP left side. And finished off by MyCAREER.
And how about MyCAREER showing some passion there, going in hard and finishing right at the rim.
Henderson for three. Detroit, no good that time either. And it's the Magic's ball. 4-point game. Their last encounter was
Hoje, cara, quase ia fazendo o back.
Against these guys, they enjoyed a huge advantage in free throw percentage.
Now,
MyCAREER de 3.
They picked up 12 points in their last win against the Timberwolves in Minneapolis.
And then there was his passing. When he wasn't scoring,
Ederson não.
he was making plays for his teammates, and they just couldn't figure out how to defend it.
MP with it, covered by Cunningham.
Já vi onde é que tá o banqueiro. Já vi. Vai aqui.
MP outside. Just 4 to shoot. And Udo with the stuff.
And this is right around the time when one team might start to pull away.
And one thing about this league we know, momentum can change in an instant.
So it's Detroit now, after the Magic pick up 2. Wells kicks to Cunningham. Pistons passing it around. And then Henderson with the jam.
And that ends the struggle. You could feel the tensions in the building with each miss.
Well, you need to have a short-term memory. You can't worry about the shots that didn't go in.
And Udo with the stuff.
And smooth dish from MP. That's talent and teamwork.
If you're just tuning...
Toda vez que eu recebo, eu gasto, não consigo juntar. Oxi, cara, tu tem que estar ajudando. Assim fica difícil de upar, cara.
Pass to Diabate. Cunningham outside.
É o Cunningham, cara. O Cunningham, se ele tiver aberto, lá ele... se ele tiver aberto, lá ele 2 vezes, o cara não erra nenhuma.
Yeah, Kevin, he is very mature and unselfish. While this team definitely revolves around his play, he doesn't make it all about himself. And that is the difference.
Right now, let's take a second to catch up with Allie LaForce on the sidelines.
Well, MP in the last matchup against Minnesota was a man on a mission. He ended up with 12 points and he was dealing assists all around. Once he found his rhythm, it was pretty much over. He found a way to do whatever he wanted. Guys, back to you.
Excellent report, Allie. Thank you.
Oxe, cadê o Jalen Duren? Diabate tá no Detroit Pistons. Diabate que é do Hornets, Charlotte Hornets.
And the Pistons,
Cara, tá muito
entirely
bom.
new group now out there. Suggs, he's checked in for the match, and it's in there. MP's got his second bucket of the game to go.
The desire to win,
Van Vliet também tá aqui no Detroit Pistons. O cara também tá ficando velho. Ele aberto. Ele aberto, cara. Fica meio estranho, fica meio estranho isso aí. Ele livre fica melhor, ele livre.
fuels MP. He doesn't let anything get in his way.
Down low, got a piece of it. It's stolen by Udo. Back to MP. And he drives in. Pass to Banchero. Off target there. That would have pushed the lead to double digits.
Tem que dar pro Van Vliet.
Kicks to Van Vliet. Now here's Jenkins. To the inside.
Errou.
Here's Garay. Misses the layup. He had him with that bump fake. About 3 seconds between shot and game clock. And MP throws it down.
Well, MP sensed his opportunity and did not hold back on the drive.
Pistons trail by 10. Van Vliet looking around. Right at the free throw line. Good as the jump shot falls.
Every coach in this league loves assisted baskets. It indicates your offense is flowing the way it's supposed to.
And so
no.
quarters in the books. It's the Magic up by 8. Live from Little Caesars Arena. You're watching.
Aí, cara, tu ainda tá jogando com Chicago Bulls.
And if you're just joining us, we've played
Ou
through
tu não
one quarter
conseguiu?
of this one.
Os caras ganham de 4. Lá ele.
For the Magic.
And guys, they've done a great job keeping
Lá
their
ele.
bigs inside. They are just punishing the opposition in the paint.
Another highlight for them has been their early ball movement, making quick, decisive passes to set up guys for great looks.
On the court for Orlando, they've got Cameron Johnson. MP out there with Suggs. Then there's Anthony Black. And it's Bain in at the small forward.
Just no resistance on the inside. That's their 5th consecutive make in the paint.
Pass to Van Vliet. And here is Jenkins. Back to Van Vliet. Hits the three-point
Van Vliet.
Van Vliet's got 5.
And count on Van Vliet to hit that three-point shot. He's an efficient scorer from beyond the arc.
Kicks it out to Johnson.
No.
Back to MP.
Era pro Suggs.
MP driving Johnson. Rebound by the
Johnson.
Pistons. They come into this one following a loss to the Thunder.
And guys, there's really a fine line between being aggressive and being out of control. In that one, they crossed the line.
Bang, bang, bang. Place more value on your possessions. We see in this league quite a bit. Wide open style can also lead to careless play.
Yeah, I mean, maybe could have tried for a more memorable dunk than that one.
And we know he's capable of those memorable ones.
Ih, pô, Wagner entrar.
That's his first foul.
I mean, that's
Eu vou entrar no 2 capa agora. Tá legal, cara. Eles vão ficar de 4.
Orlando also making some changes.
Cara,
Wagner comes in for Anthony Black.
Cara,
And it's Howard in for
é
Cameron
isso.
Johnson. And so the timeout here by J.D. Bickerstaff. Coach is going to talk some things over with the team. Might be seeing
O
some
personagem rápido é muito roubado. Te juro.
Here's Tate. Still
É
without
muito
a
bom.
basket. Cunningham outside. It's Henderson on the wing. That three off the mark.
Well, you have a feeling this would be a completely different game if it wasn't for his brutal shooting performance.
Not the kind of aggressive
E olha, cara, que eu ainda não tenho toda a velocidade. Ainda não upei tudo.
Yeah, I mean, when
De
you're fighting
velocidade.
back, you cannot give up plays like that.
Let's check in now with our Allie LaForce, who's got a story for us. Allie?
Well, technology is key for NBA growth. Commissioner Silver said we can now see where we lose viewers, for example, stoppages for replays. One way around that is creating technology that can instantaneously make objective calls like out of bounds. And in doing so,
Cara, eu quero meu double-double antes do intervalo.
All right, Allie, thank you for the report. Here in the second quarter, we've played a little over 2.5 minutes now. Henderson with another miss.
Well, I'll tell you what, he's going to buy himself
Vai,
a
vai,
ticket
vai,
to
vai,
the
vai.
bench if he keeps shooting
Howard,
it like
vai,
that.
vai.
He has been putrid here this quarter.
Tim, as you evaluate the standings every morning in the NBA, how do you go about personally evaluating where teams are and where they could go?
Well, if you want to look at it in
Sir.
the micro, I like 5-game splits. The macro for me would be 10-game splits, but it really gives you a feel, Kevin, for how your guys are performing lately.
Is that how teams break seasons down into 5 or 10-game splits as they go through the 82?
It's typically, Kevin, what they like to do because I think it helps players compartmentalize what is in front of them, and it helps you focus much more clearly because it's a shorter sample size.
They're making some changes. Udo's checked in, and MP subbed in for Anthony Black. 55 seconds left to play here in the half.
Double.
The drive by MP. Can't finish
no.
from close range. Pistons shooting just 29% in the second quarter. The offense is suffering. Pistons passing it around. Off target from outside. Orlando leading by 23.
Falou. Double.
Pass to Banchero. The three from MP. It's Cunningham with the rebound. Now the Pistons with it. Here's Holland. Puts up a three. It's hauled in by the Magic. Banchero's got his 5th rebound right now in the game. Here's Udo. And he was able to put it up in time, but doesn't fall. And so it's the Orlando Magic in very good shape with a 23-point lead at the end of the quarter. They have made it very tough to get a shot off against them. Their defense has been stifling.
Eu acho que tá 88.
Right after this.
Acho que tá 88. Depois desse jogo, vejo.
Thanks for being with us. First off,
at times in the past, we've teased the fans for how they voted. But it's not easy, man. There's a lot of talented guys out here. I love.
And now, how about that first half? Talk about a dominating display for the Magic.
Anytime they.
And that about wraps it.
And after a very lopsided first half, we'll see if things play out a little more evenly here in the second. You look at MP in this one, he's been everywhere.
It's something that isn't his strength, but he's done a great job of finding the open man.
Well, this team has trusted him with this level of responsibility, and it's easy to see why.
And so it's Cunningham. He'll bring it up for the Pistons. We've got Cunningham. Wells is out there with Precious Achua.
Legal screen.
And it's Henderson. And it's Diabate in at the pivot spot, manning the middle. That's the group for Detroit right now.
Oh, essa bola vai para
Magic
o
leading
Du.
by 23. Stolen by
Ei,
Anderson.
não, cara, eu não mandei pra ele.
And here we go. Fast break. Cunningham's got it. Out to Henderson. 5 on the clock. Achua in the corner. Offensive rebound. Henderson, no good.
He was bothered just enough to
Don't
miss
get off.
that shot. That's good work by the defense.
Count that one. Banchero's got the opening bucket to start the second half for the Magic.
And he's going to be a consistent scorer when he can get those shots to fall.
Cara, eu adoro
has to do a better
o Paulo
job against
Banchero.
Banchero inside.
Here's
O cara é muito bom no
from
físico.
16 feet away. Can't
Yeah, he goes to
Cara,
the fadeaway
o
right
cara,
there.
o
I
cara
think he
tem
thought the
potencial
defense
para
was a
ser o
little bit
próximo
closer.
Michael Jordan. O cara tem físico, o cara chuta de 3, o cara acerta de 2.
Now, here's MP.
Tem
10 points for him.
potencial.
Here's Udo. Diabate grabs the board. The Pistons have gone 1 of 3 since starting the second half. Wells' shot is good.
Well, taking full advantage of a defensive weakness there, and it certainly helps if you get shots that your guys can knock down.
MP against Cunningham. Here's MP, and Cunningham with the block. Wells kicks to Cunningham. From outside, off the mark.
Banchero.
Orlando leading by 20. MP finds Howard. Cunningham against MP. Wells with the steal. They break it out 5 on 3. Here's Diabate.
Beautiful transition offense there. That's execution at its best.
Banchero,
And it results in the
Howard.
highest percentage look you're going to get.
Wagner,
MP looking
Udo,
around.
é
Pass
tua.
to Udo. Wagner left side. Banchero
Eu
was screened
cansei.
for MP. And finished off by Banchero.
Out of the pick and roll, MP able to read and react.
Pistons trail by 20.
Manda pro Edos. Manda
Cunningham
pro Edos.
passes to Henderson. From
Ah, o
past
cara
the arc.
acertou.
It's
Oxi.
rebounded by Udo.
Mesmo livro, o cara erra.
Defense is daring him to shoot.
Oh não, o Udo não tá conseguindo nesse jogo.
MP against Henderson. The drive by MP. Udo kicks to Howard.
Dá pelo menos passagem.
The Magic need to get a shot off here.
É, o cara não é bom de
Udo,
3.
no good.
When you're not at your best, it is great
Tá
to have
ruim esse
teammates
jogo.
who will pick up the slack.
Wells in the corner. His 3-pointers off the
Udo.
mark.
And they've got a big lead, not just on the scoreboard,
Banchero.
but really in the rebounding numbers as well.
Banchero with the ball. Now
Wagner.
defended by Cunningham. MP inside. Banchero passes to MP. And it's Wagner missing. Pistons trail by 20. They need a good offensive possession.
Yeah, they've gone a long time without a bucket.
Henderson, no one around him. And again, it's the Pistons missing.
Struggling to get it going out there right now. I think he's pressing just a little bit too much.
MP kicks to Howard. Banchero was screened for MP.
Ah.
Henderson. Pass to Cunningham. And again, it's the Pistons missing. Magic leading by 20. Now, Wagner, covered by Achua. Just 1 second between the shot clock and game clock. Wells wide open. Their
Oxi.
offense stone
Se passa
cold.
com esse jogo.
Another miss there.
Ninguém tá acertando nada.
Banchero was screen on Henderson. The drive by MP. Bucket is good. Banchero's got 6 points in the quarter.
And boy, he's really in a groove. Dominant performance last game. Same thing this time out.
And that confidence is carried over to tonight.
That's
He is
tough.
playing great basketball.
And so
Cunningham
it's
é
Orlando
absolutamente
closing out the quarter
sensacional.
with a 20-point lead. The scoring has been tremendous. And with the fourth quarter of... Check in for Orlando. MP comes in for Wagner. We're about 2 minutes into the fourth quarter in this one. MP inside. Covered by Cunningham. So, Tim, and I can see it in my mind's eye, you won that three-point contest back in '96. What's the key to success in that event in particular?
Oh, yeah, what a great night. And I think, Kevin, there's a few things. First, I just think you've got to have a short, compact release, because then you're not going to rush at the end to make sure you get all 25 balls up. But I also think part of it, for me, I got to shoot first after the warm-up introductions because I was still loose. I didn't have to sit there for 20 or 30 minutes during commercial breaks. I think that helped me win the title that night.
A little strategy. So on the floor for Orlando. MP out there with Suggs. Then there's Black. Then there's Richardson. And it's Bain in at the fourth.
And if they know what's good for them, that's the way they'll defend against him every time he takes the ball on the three-point line.
Achua laid in with a nice touch off the glass. Achua's got his first 2 points of the night.
What a pass right there. Coaches love seeing guys making it easy for their teammates.
Cunningham against MP. Shot clock at 5. And stolen by Achua.
And this is what they wanted. I mean, to announce their presence in this matchup with authority. Very decisive. It can definitely be considered a statement win for Orlando.
Their hard work on the glass paid off.
I tell you what, they're both excellent rebounding teams, and it was a tough battle underneath all game. And I think ultimately that earned the W.
And when it's all said and done here, this will mark their 38th W on the year. And a lot of players tonight helped contribute to this performance. But in particular, a real good game it was for MP.
Well, he did a great job involving everyone in the offense, setting guys up for scores, and the assist total shows it.
But the truth is they've had control of this game.
Winning away from home takes nerve and great discipline. Kudos to them. You have to defend the three-point line. They got lucky he missed that one.
Six on the shot clock. Pass to Suggs. Launches it. Rebound by the Pistons. Cunningham with it. Now here's Wells. And so it's Orlando taking this one by a big margin. To come into an opponent's building and dominate the way they did tonight says, I think, Greg, an awful lot about this team.
I guess they don't need home cooking. We feel at home. I mean, Kevin, just a mass.
Oxe, tô com 13 mil de moedas, cara. Eu tenho 88 de cidade, agilidade 85, 80 de verticalidade. isso de novo, meu. Para acabar aqui a velocidade, depois vou soltando. Aqui, área defensiva, o perimeter defense, que é muito importante.
You don't want to get turnovers. No pun intended. Keep your eyes active and be alert at all times.
Help me with the why I've never been to like a theatrical production. Like a Broadway play? Yeah, like one of the big ones. No, not my scene. I like being able to cheer.
Got bad news.
Oi, cara.
What am I thinking of? Yeah.
Ah, tá. Tá com problemas de internet.
You think the German kid can make the leap?
I put the odds at 100 to
Third row.
That's way more complicated math than I was expecting.
Yeah, would that be 90% odds?
Oh, I was thinking of Jones. 100 to 0, but in German.
Oh, good one. I'm just saying if there's an excuse to get over to Spain, scouting.
I hear that.
Yeah, maybe we'll check out the cost of
Minha internet caiu. Ela às vezes cai. Mas é bem raro. Ah, tá. Vou jogar agora contra o Chicago. É, cara, boa sorte. Oh, quando a tua internet caiu, cara, eu tava falando para você que eu tô com 88 de velocidade. Agora acho que eu upei para 91. Já vejo. E o resto eu mostro. Já vou mostrar tudo.
Nope, but my neighbor went and showed me some of the coolest photos. We had all the best shots on canvas, emphasized the red, pink.
Got any pictures?
No,
Thought maybe a snap something.
some photos of his photos. Who would do that?
I've got some of my sister's trip to Mexico.
Photos of photos?
We save time for
Yeah,
up the phone. Is that weird?
Think you want to come bird watching this weekend? It's on my bucket list.
Or running out without a
You know you have video games and like a
I'd also like to get our
movie
students and practice going over the top and close out.
Really enjoyed it.
Except for the early Saturday morning.
Okay, well, if we're all going and getting hooked up.
We should be outside the whole game for the lockdown. I don't see what the problem is. Just watching hockey on the field trip free? I don't know. And then we saw the new Jake Duvall movie.
Ooh, I've been wanting to see that.
Yeah, what'd you think? Did you trust Steph Curry's ankle was good?
You didn't like it?
No, I didn't.
Hey, what's up, Miss? What's up, Miss? The range 21.
The time travel?
No, that made perfect sense. No, it was just the actress who played his sister, 25 years younger. And they talk about doing stuff together as kids.
Yeah, I still want to see some good breaks.
Yeah, the rest
I'm just starting to
Sammy in the baseline has a young child.
Pô, eu acho que tava com esse aqui. Tava com esse. Acho que esse aqui.
But also to remind them to be vigilant and responsible, keep attention on the action, and to remind them to have hands open to deflect any call that goes sideways.
Esses cabelos são muito legais. É, cara. São muito legais. É o que eu mais gosto de estar a fazer. Oh, essa aqui é fera, cara. Essa aqui é fera. Dunk. Esse desenho aqui, cara, é muito fera.
I like cats, but I don't usually vacation day 2 steps ahead of him, so I might not have heard of the perfect league, but I think he was saying something about a...
O barbeiro que faz isso, cara, é pra casar com o barbeiro. Oxi. Muito fera essa aqui do Dunk. Mas que não vou botar ele. Eu acho que eu vou desse. Riba. Esse aqui eu queria fazer uma... Cara, eu ligo muito para os cortes de cabelo. Para mim é essencial. É aquela coisa de moda, design. É para ser alguém diferenciado, cara. Isso aqui é foda, isso é monstro. É, casar com o barbeiro que faz isso na cabeça, cara, tu botas ele na sua casa, pra ele não sair mais. Essa aqui, mas assim, não gostei assim, fica meio estranho, meio ruim, tá meio ruim. Ó, vou botar entre esse e esse aqui, deixa eu ver como é que fica a frente. A frente fica meio estranho. Melhor essa aqui. Vai essa aqui. Deixa eu ver se pinta. Se pintar fica cômico. Não, então não pintar. Fica assim. Acho que vou dar uma mudada na barba. Transforma a pessoa, é isso aí, transforma a pessoa. Cor de cabelo é muito importante mesmo. É, cara, eu gosto sempre de estar mudando, mas não, por exemplo, não faço um jogo, mudo para outro, não. Eu deixo passar assim meia temporada, para mudar, para não enjoar. Porque não é só o basquete que é importante, que eu fico a jogar, eu também gosto de reparar ter em conta os detalhes, cara. Eu gosto de ver os detalhes do boneco, do jogo em si. Eu gosto de reparar muito nos pequenos detalhes. Eu vou botar uma barba fera aí. Ou então vai ficar essa aqui. Essa aqui antiga já tava foda. Essa aqui já usei. Essa aqui ainda não usei. Mas não combina. Não combina com o corte. Essa aqui também já usei. Usei mais na primeira época, quando era rookie. Essa aqui dá uma vibe meio desleixada, não sei. Qual é a diferença dessa? Essa aqui tem mais preenchimento embaixo. Essa aqui também já usei. Essa aqui é monstro, é fera. Essa aqui também. Não sei não. Ó, peraí. Nada. Essa aqui. Vá que combina, mas. Mas não quero estar usando mais barba assim um pouco diminuída. Eu quero já para fazer tipo. Tipo, para continuar aquela que eu já tinha, essa aqui, mas pode diminuir, mas não muito, ou como também pode aumentar mais. Ainda não quero botar ainda aquela barba aí do James Harden, do tio. do tiozão. Aí já é mais já à frente, para mostrar a experiência, que já tá velho, já domina o jogo, já é veterano, cara. É um mundo a cada temporada. A regra é essa, cara, para não enjoar. Essa aqui já usei. Essa aqui não sei não. Bigodes de caminhoneiro. Barba do tiozão, tem a barba do tiozão. Ah, essa aqui é fera, essa aqui é que nem o Kevin Durant. Mas não acho que combina. Eu acho que eu vou manter a antiga, cara. Ah, essa aqui combina. Essa aqui já é barba feita. Aí o cara diminuiu a barba, deixou o bigode. Vai que essa aqui bate. Essa aqui combina. Essa aqui tem um buraco no meio. Oxe. Buraco do meio. Lá ele. No meio de cada lado. Oxe. Acho que tá com falha. Peraí, tem. A gente postar assim meio esquisita. Tá tipo, o cara não sabe fazer a barba, mano. Barba do tiozão. Por enquanto vou deixar essa. Onde é aquela? Do tiozão tá aqui, cara. Tá aqui do tiozão. Essa aqui é do tiozão. E vá, cara, que essa aqui combina muito com o corte do cabelo. Mas cara, eu não sei não. Eu não quero botar ela já. Essa aqui é fera. Essa aqui é do Van Vliet e do LeBron James. Outros tiozões. Não sei não. Era essa barba. Parece que... Não sei não. Tipo Não sei não, cara. Embaixo tá meio estranho. Tá tipo redonda, cara, em cada ponta. Não sei não como é que o LeBron James anda. Como é que ele criou esse feitio, esse formato. Meio estranho, cara, não sei não. Mas combina, ele combina, mas... Essa aqui já usei. Eu acho que vou deixar essa antiga. Deixa eu ver aquela. Antes de ir para a antiga, deixa eu ver aquela feita. Também gostei dessa. Essa aqui eu já usei. Cadê aquela feita? Então, essa aqui posso meter. Se for para fazer essa, dá para meter isso aqui. Assim. Aí fica monstro. Aí o cara tá... Não sei. Assim. Nossa. Deixa eu ver aquela fake. Essa aqui. Deixa eu ver o que dá pra fazer, né? Ah, dá pra ter maior. Isso aqui. É, vai que combina com a parte de cima. Que não tá desenhada. Aí a parte da testa de frente. Na parte do cabelo. Em cima. Cinta de leve. Assim, acho que assim. Isso aqui é como? Assim, a parte. Qual é a diferença da 4? Não, a 4 fica estranha por causa do lado. O bigode não fica bem. A 6 fica bem o bigode, a 7 fica horrível. É assim, o bigode tá desenhado, mas ali fica com falha do lado. Vamos meter assim. Assim. Deixa eu ver. Acho que vai assim. Fica aqui essa. Bora. Maia.
There he is, man, myth, legend.
Sim, não. Como é que. Não dá pra ampliar.
Look at there, MP.
Dá pra ver daqui. Como que o cara tá.
Good, MP.
E o coach. Pode passar com. Tem um coach passar. Professor.
Good, MP.
Não sei. Não sei se gostei muito dessa barra. Como é que tá aí o jogo com o Chicago Bulls? Santos. Deixa eu ver se já dá pra mudar o. Se dá pra mudar o número. É que eu queria ser o 1. Ainda não dá. O 3 está disponível. Mas, cara, Não, oxe, não quero mudar pro 3. O cara não vai me dar o 1. Estamos perdendo 10. Que é isso? 4 sags. 5. Não dá por causa do banqueiro. Eles não me dão 1 por causa do... Que é o McConnell. McConnell é que é o número 1. Não, o cara nem joga quase. O cara é estrela. Cara, eu não quero 7. 7 me faz lembrar o Kevin Durant. 8, não sei não. 9, não sei não. 10, 11, Jalen Brownson. 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 26, 29, 27, 30. O 32 não me dão por causa do Wendell Carter Jr. 55, não acho que não combina. 6, 7. 6, 7. Por que não dá para colocar o 6, 9? Não dá para colocar o 6, 9 porque esse jogo é de desconfiar. 77 é do Luka Doncic. 75, cara, eu amo o número 75. 75. 75. Acho que vou ficar com o 2. Eu queria um 1, mas quando ela ainda tá daqui, o cara não me deixa ficar com 99, não dá pra colocar. 00 também dá pra colocar. O 0 é do Black. Vou ficar com o 2 mesmo. Agora algo que tá me incomodando, não sei se é a barba. Estamos perdendo hoje, cara. Ai não. Estou muito ruim nas partidas. Por que então, mano? Porque defesa muito forte. Tá. É, defesa. Mas é só a defesa ou a defesa dos caras? Chicago Bulls. Por causa do Jalen Duran. Não sei, não. Acho que. Eu não sei. Não sei, eu gostei dessa. Mas aqui o problema tem uma falha ali dos cabos. Seria assim. Assim, canal. Isso aqui de leve. Mas o bigode não fica feio. Já vê como é que é o bigode é assim. Já, então já é feito ali. Isso aqui fica meio estranho. E assim. Não, isso aqui. Vai que essa aqui também é bom. Mas do lado não é bom por causa do bigode. Eu quero tapar aquela falha. Tem que ser assim. Não dá para parar muito. Qual delas interessa? E quando é a primeira? Acho que essa aqui acho que vai ser a primeira. Não. Vai ter que ser a primeira. Dá uma vibe mais. Que ela não foi assim feita totalmente, mas tem aquela parte assim. Acho que eu vou dessa. Não sei não, cara, tá meio estranho do lado. Não. Sou muito indeciso nisso. Acho que eu vou mesmo aqui com isso. Mas sem preenchimento. Cedo. Não tem água. Não tem água. Não tem água. Dorme, bebê, dorme.
Thanks for joining us in honoring Martin Luther King Day. It's a very special presentation of the NBA on 2K Sports. I'm Brian Anderson. Alongside Clark Kellogg and Grant Hill, Allie LaForce is our reporter. And here we can check out the story for Tyler Hero.
And his effective field goal percentage isn't in the best place right now. Over the last 5 games, he hasn't had much shot discipline. He'll be looking to play a lot smarter today.
And the starting lineup for Miami. Jaime Jaquez out there with Andrew Wiggins. Then there's Yakachonis. Then there's Quentin Grimes. And it's Adebayo in at the center, filling out the middle. And for Orlando, Wagner and Banchero, the lethal front court pair. Then it's MP, and it's Howard in at the shooting guard position. And so off the tip, it's Miami. And the NBA always with a great slate of games on Martin Luther King Jr. Day. They've done a great job making that a priority, Grant.
Yeah, they have, B.A. The whole world owes so much to the work of Dr. King. And the NBA has always made sure to honor him on his day.
When MP uses his vertical like that, I can get with it. I mean, athleticism should not be wasted.
Banchero against Wiggins. Pass to Yakachonis. Here's Grimes. There's the three. Gets the three to fall.
And that's what they want to do. Get him open looks early.
Now MP. 10 points in his last outing. Over to the left wing. The teardrop. Yakachonis' shot is good.
The floater, always a hard shot to contest.
Here's Orlando. It's a 5-point game. This, their first look at this year's Miami squad.
Last year, these two gave us a very entertaining season series, splitting the games.
Well, you look at these teams, evenly matched, similar capabilities. That makes for exciting games. We'll see if that's the case tonight.
So it's Miami now, after the basket by Orlando. And the Magic pushing it up now. The ball's knocked loose. The Heat have gone 3 of 3 so far from the floor. Pass to Wiggins. Miami moving it around. Three-pointer, no good. The Magic have gone 2 of 3 from the floor. Banchero, basket counts.
Gutsy play that time from Banchero inside against pretty physical defense, too.
Miami's gone 1 of 2 from three-point land so far. Pass to Yakachonis. Launches it from deep. And again, no good by Miami. Now the Magic with it. They trail by 1. MP, the pass to Banchero. Ooh, plenty of contact on that shot. Officials call the foul, and he'll take 2 free throws now. That one belongs to Wiggins.
You know, Banchero's difficult to match up with because of his versatility, especially when he's aggressively looking to score.
Suggs is checked in for Orlando. Pass to Yakachonis. Back to Grimes. Just over 2.5 minutes played here in the first. Here's Yakachonis from the arc. It's rebounded by Banchero.
And he probably thought he was going to bury that one.
All right, let's get a report from Allie.
Well, MP in the last matchup against the Pistons was definitely a factor. He tallied 10 points and did what he always does. He got others involved. Seems to be his theme lately. Nobody has been able to stop him. Back to you.
Thanks as always, Allie. Great report. And there's always the chance of a carryover effect into tonight's game.
I wouldn't put it past him, but it's tough to have back-to-back performances like that.
No, you can't bet against a guy like that. He looks like he's in a groove. Focused, on top of his game. No reason that he can't keep it going.
The moment Bam
Ou
gets
já
the
acabou
ball
o jogo?
close in, he's really
Chicago
hard
Bulls.
to stop.
And no question, Bam Adebayo, one of the best all-around big men in the league.
And even as his efficiency has waned just a bit in recent years, he remains steady Eddie on a nightly basis. A two-way player who gives you a little of everything.
Just 5 to shoot. No good.
And the defense got away with one there. I mean, that's a shot he typically makes.
Pass to Yakachonis from deep. Orlando with the rebound.
Not his best work at all. This is a quarter he'd rather forget.
Wagner for 3. Cash. It's MP picking up the assist. MP's got 4 assists in the game. 58 seconds left to play in the first quarter. And a foul called on MP. That's his first. Orlando leading by 5, setting the floor for the Heat. They've got Tyler Hero, Michael Porter out there with Khalil Ware, and it's Clayton in at the 1 spot. From deep, Payne, and Hero grabs the board. And so Hero will bring it up for the Miami Heat, fresh off a win against the Pacers.
I found it was an interesting game. Anything they couldn't get from their starters, they got from their reserves.
Well, you know, you hear about the importance of having depth all the time, bench players that contribute. In last game, their bench came alive.
Here's MP following the three-point basket by Miami. They set the screen.
Da próxima época tu consegue.
Suggs outside. Three-pointer. They get it back. The kick out to Richardson. Fires in the triple.
He knows he can get it
Da próxima época tu consegue.
He also knows he has the green light.
Normalmente quando se encontra times assim, bons jogadores, fica difícil ganhar para ele.
Now here's MP. Here's Bain. Got a hand on it. And they're able to recover. Ooh, they pick off the pass. And pushing it up. Here's Miami. And here's Ware. Banked it in off the glass. Ware's got his first points of the game.
Well, you know, this is what you like about him as a facilitator. He hits his man where he can do something with the rock.
And he gets it to go as they call the foul. He's on his way to the line for one more.
Boy, that's a big-time make by MP. Drew the foul and stayed focused on the hoop.
And breaking down some numbers here, the hustle stats for the Magic.
I must say, their defensive intensity has been impressive so far. Really making it hard for the offense to hold on to the ball.
Hey, I know analytics shun the mid-range game, but I tell you what, these guys have the shooters that can knock them down, and they're making it pay tonight.
Here's Yakachonis. MP, the pass to Suggs. We're now about 2 minutes into the second quarter. Oh, MP throws it down.
Okay, young man. We see you, MP. We know you for real.
Well, that's a fantastic view there from the AT&T Connected Cam. Here's Hero. He played a great game against Indiana. And he's going for the lob.
The pass, the catch, the slam. What a clean play.
Man, absolutely jaw-dropping.
Tell you what, you wouldn't know they're the team trailing when they're able to pull off plays like that.
MP, the flush.
No holding back there, folks. A rim rattler by MP.
Heat trail by 8. And here's a timeout from Eric Spoelstra now. He's going to gather the troops and talk it over. And as a player, how important is film study to reaching the highest level of success for? Pass to Udo. And here's MP. He's got 11. Inside. And he jams it after taking a nice feed on the run.
Love that play call by MP, finding a way to create for his team.
Three-pointer Yakachonis. And it's Orlando with a rebound.
He's been just a little off the mark tonight. Really the story of the game so far.
Transition basketball, the most reliable way to generate easy looks. Yep, exactly. And if there's any opportunity for early offense, you got to push it and push it every time.
Pass to Yakachonis. Fires from deep. And again, no good by Miami.
Nice rebound. Trying to match the other team's intensity right now.
And that's a good place to start if you're going to try to find your way back into this game. Get to work on the glass.
And a second look at that rejection, taking no prisoners on defense there.
Yeah, I love that they maintain the defensive energy even when they're behind.
Wiggins passes to Adebayo. Nice work inside by Adebayo.
That's been the story of their offense so far, getting a number of looks from point-blank range.
Fires the three. And so it's Orlando in command with a 13-point lead at the end of the quarter. We hear teams talk about wanting to get the ball inside, but this is how you do it. And don't go far. We'll be right back.
Hello, everybody. We're here to break it up.
You saw how they crashed the glass? That's Dr. O'Neill's School of Rebounding.
I did not know there was a class. And moving on, let's take a peek at how the East is shaping. Thanks as always.
And again, happy Martin Luther King Day as we return to the court here on 2K Sports. Franz Wagner has been sensational.
Yeah, they've done an amazing job of creating room to operate for him. And then, of course, executed.
You know what? It helped that they had a few guys with very hot hands on the perimeter, too.
Wagner and Banchero, the lethal front court pair. Then it's MP, and it's Udo in at the 5. That's who's out there for Orlando. And keeping us updated from the sideline, Allie LaForce.
Thank you, Brian. Bam Adebayo is now the Heat's all-time leader in double-doubles. Bam said, I want to be number one in some, if not all of these categories. I just have to keep improving and keep chipping away. And then it's just focusing on getting these wins. Back to you, Brian.
Good priorities. Thank you very much for the report, Allie. Here's MP taking it inside. Oh, and the dunk by MP.
Good cut by MP there. Love that aggressive approach.
Stolen by MP. Can't get it to drop. Heat trail by 15. Pass to Jaquez. Lets it go from deep. It's rebounded by Wagner. Orlando's gotten 6 of 13 shots to go from outside the arc. Well, when you need a bucket late in games, Franz Wagner seems to be your guy, Clark.
Yeah, he's made a name for himself as a fourth-quarter producer. I mean, time and time again, Wagner has made a big play at both ends of the floor to help his team late, and that's how you become a clutch performer.
And so now a timeout called by Jamal Mosley. Coach probably just checking to make sure everybody's on the same page here. MP with it. 13 points in the game. Pass to Udo. Beyond the arc. Not going to go that time. Heat trail by 13. Two minutes gone in this third quarter now. Adebayo, a screen on MP. To the inside. Bam! Drops the hammer.
I'll tell you, Bam is having a massive impact on this game. They just can't stop him.
Here's Howard. Misses the baby hook. For Miami, they've gotten 3 of 4 shots to fall so far in the third. And Adebayo slams it in.
Strong finish to cut into that lead a little.
Man, left no doubt with that one, Grant.
Oh, I tell you what, he loaded up as much power as he could behind that two-hander.
Oh, nice one-handed jam there, B.A.
Hey, little exclamation point.
Hey, they've got a nice, comfortable lead here, fellas. Might as well keep it simple. Do it a plain, simple one-hander, just like pound cake.
And just an effective offensive talent. Adebayo plays so hard, and that's really what drives his game.
Orlando moving the ball around. Pass to Udo. And stolen by Adebayo. Here's Yakachonis. Back to Jaquez. Wiggins outside. Adebayo, a screen on Banchero. Inside. Clock at 6. And Adebayo slams it in.
They're doing the job on both ends, getting stops and attacking offensively.
And, you know, it's taken a big run, but they were able to get back into this one. Very impressive. No quitting these guys.
Oh, Banchero throws it down.
Look, you can't forget the fact that Banchero averaged 20 as a rookie. We've seen him have lots of big scoring nights, and there's more to come for sure.
And here's a timeout from Eric Spoelstra now. Coach taking this moment to speak to his guys, maybe alter some of the game plan. So it's both teams making substitutions here. Pass to Clayton. Now here's Adebayo. Now Porter. Hero outside. There's the triple. The shot misses.
He had more than enough room to hit that. Just couldn't make it happen.
Banchero. The rebound by Ware. Heat trail by 9. Pass to Porter. The 3 is up. Yes. And it's Adebayo picking up the assist. Adebayo's got his 3rd assist of the night. There's 39 seconds left in the 3rd quarter. MP to pass to Banchero. And he got the whistle on the way up. So he'll be headed to the line for a pair. That's on Khalil Ware.
You know, one of the things you love about Banchero, he shows you his passion for the game. He brings great effort every night. And he's a guy his teammates love playing with.
And a foul called on MP. That's foul number 2 for him.
And yeah, he still was moving at the point of contact.
Those are always tough to judge, but I think the official got that one right.
Richardson's checked in for Paolo Banchero. Hero against Richardson. Where the screen. Pass to Clayton. The 3. That one no good. Orlando leading by 7. MP, the pass to Black. And here's MP. With 1 on the clock. And he makes no mistake. Slam dunk.
And he just driving the stake in there.
He's the guy who just never lets up.
And that's terribly demoralizing for a defense, guys. I mean, they know he's going to keep coming and coming and coming.
And so it's the Orlando Magic. They have a nice 9-point cushion at the end of the quarter. Getting lots of great looks. Shooting it well. That's why they're up. We'll be right back with you shortly. And a worthy candidate tonight as we take a look at our State Farm assists of the game.
And I'll tell you what, this was a no...
Heat trail by 16, setting the floor for the Heat. Andrew Wiggins is out there with Jaime Jaquez. Then there's Quentin Grimes. Then it's Bam Adebayo. And it's Yakachonis in at the point. To the wing, right side. Here's Adebayo. And again, no good by Miami.
Good shot, gone bad. Gotta finish there.
Here's MP. Yes, sir! Make it in the layup.
The D hasn't been quick enough to react to the ball inside. That's helped cause this run.
Here's Yakachonis, covered by MP. Yes, sir! Count it!
Oh, man, carving this defense to pieces with the drive. Well done.
Oh, it's stolen. Here's Yakachonis, covered by MP. Now Jaquez. It's picked off. Here's Banchero. Yes, sir! The finish with the jam.
Banchero putting together some kind of performance here. He's the entire package.
Now Jaquez. Wiggins outside. Shoot from 12. Oh, it misses. Magic leading by 18. MP And Orlando tacks on 2 more.
And they just continue to attack, even late in the game, while they're up big.
I don't think you want to get loose and sloppy or ease up, but it is time for them to start using that clock a bit.
Off target with the free throw line, Jay. Heat trail by 20. Wiggins with it. He's picked up by Banchero. Here's Yakichonis. Again, the Heat misses.
Well, he's a really good shooter. Got a good look from medium range, and I think they'll go back to that.
And let's face it, this one was never really in question. They came out with purpose and just overwhelmed the opposition. A great win for the Magic.
Pretty clear who the better team was today. They dominated in just about every phase of this game, Greg.
BA, it's almost hard to think what didn't go well for them. Their plan, their execution, everything was absolutely on point.
And it was a team effort tonight, collecting their 39th victory of the year.
It's just the start of this season series with 3 games left between them, but it must feel great to take the first meeting. And it will.
Como tapa pum pum pum. Para ficar quentinho. Brancela com força.
Be a fight. When you see an opponent that many times, it's inevitable that those games take on a little extra added meaning for the player.
And what a huge performance it was for MP.
Boy, his vision was impeccable, right on point tonight. Picking apart the defense and racking up a bunch of assists.
Stepping up and nailing an important shot to put this away.
And, you know, this run shows what kind of attitude this team has. I mean, the win is there, go get it.
A little hesitant. Maybe he thought the D was tighter on him than it really was.
Wagner looking it over. Now here's MP. Shot clock at 6. Driving to the basket. And it's good with time running down on the shot clock.
And trust me, when the D's slow to react, he'll be the first guy to make them pay.
Boy, the defense looks shell-shocked. I mean, they're on the ropes right now, on their heels.
So it's the Magic winning this one easily. They didn't have too many problems tonight.
They didn't. Just a tremendous team effort. Once they had that big lead, they were not going to let the visitors back into the game.
And that'll wrap it up, folks. For Allie LaForce, Clark Kellogg, and Grant Hill, this is Brian Anderson thanking you for watching the NBA presented by 2K Sports. We'll see you later.
position. 6 feet 10 inches. Number 43, Wendell Carter. Starting at shooting guard. At 6 foot 6 inches. Number 24, Desmond Bain. Starting at small forward. 6 feet 10 inches. Number 22.
And with two powerhouses stand in the East going at it, this one promises to be a very exciting game.
Yeah, Kevin, I mean, hey, look, we could be seeing an Eastern Conference Finals matchup here. No question about it. Both of these teams are bona fide contenders.
Here are the 5 for the Raptors. In at the forwards, Ingram and Barnes. Then there's Robertson and Murray Boyles in at the pivot spot, manning the middle.
And MP is young enough, you know he's always going to finish that playoff at the top.
So the Orlando Magic able to put the first points up on the board. Robertson passes to Barnes, and it's Barnes slamming it down.
Precise delivery on the pass. Led him perfectly.
And now let's send it over to our courtside reporter, Allie LaForce.
Jamal Mosley gave me a few minutes to catch up with him. As far as Brandon Ingram goes, Coach believes that space is the key. He told me, quote, if we can close the gap, there aren't as many tools that he can go to, especially if we have a second defender to throw an occasional arm out. Percentages drop quite a bit in those cases. Back to you.
All right, Allie, thank you. Ingram wide open. The three-pointer no good. And he gets it to go.
And that's a great play on the backboard for him. I mean, it's what we expect. All his second chance points do not come by accident.
Now, here's MP. Coming in off a 21-point game his last outing. Carter with a screen on Robertson. Down to 5 on the shot clock. And it's Carter missing.
And they had some botched coverage that turned into no coverage.
And that one's good. Strother.
And he's not going to miss that sort of an opportunity from deep.
Carter kicks to MP. And Caro outside. Here's MP. And that'll be 2 free throws coming up. Officials on the call with the foul.
First personal foul. First team.
Showing some toughness there, accepting the contact on the way up.
Wow. What, did he have something in his eye on that shot?
Maybe. Jalen Suggs is checked in for the Magic. Here's Strother. Taking a look at his stats, he's averaging around 9.5 points a game.
Not sure what the D was doing there. Clearly a breakdown. You can ill afford to give a guy like him that good look.
Suggs finds MP. And Carroll is screened for MP. It's deflected. First quarter of basketball, just over 2.5 minutes play. Ingram against Wagner. And it's Ingram missing. Well, it was the Raptors winning their last game against the Knicks in New York. Ben Carroll is screen on Barnes.
Already his second foul. He's in danger. Here's Ingram. And the Raptors miss again.
The Magic have gone 4 of 10 shooting the ball here in the first quarter. Wagner passes to MP. Driving inside. And MP throws it down.
Punching it in on the drive. MP doesn't mess around when he's got a lane to the rim.
Pass to Murray Boyle. And here is Ingram. To the middle. How's that for an answer? Right back with the dunk.
Kevin, he is tough to stop when he gets to the rim.
Yeah, Greg, he can get up a few notches higher. About 3 seconds between shot and game clock. And here is MP. He's got 7. Kicks it out to Wagner. Stolen by Quickly. Here's Murray Boyle. And he converts the layup. Murray Boyles has got his second basket of the night.
Well, that's why they're in front. Aggressive play at both ends. Nicely done.
1 quarter in the books, and it's been a close one so far. The Raptors. And close game underway so far. We'll see if either of these teams can jump out in the second quarter. And guys, what's your take on Toronto so far?
Throughout the first quarter, they did a great job of just running the offense.
Yeah, and I love to see this kind of communication between teammates. Great player movement, great ball movement.
So on the floor for Toronto to start the second quarter. Woolridge is out there with Luke Cornett. Then it's Walter. Then there's Emmanuel Quickly. And it's man in at the shooting guard. It's time to send it over now to our reporter, Allie LaForce.
Thanks, guys. Well, MP in their last time out against the Heat had a huge game. He tallied 21 points and moved the ball well, feeding the hot hands. Just another remarkable performance from him. Nothing new. Guys, we'll see how long he keeps this up.
Hey, Allie, thanks for the great report. It'll be interesting to see, Greg, how much of that performance carries over to tonight.
And, Kevin, different scenarios call for different measures. I'm sure he'll just try to provide whatever they need for the win.
Well, I'm sure he's coming in with a lot of confidence after last game. He wants to have a repeat performance here tonight.
They're finding lanes to the hoop now with consistency. 5 buckets in a row from the paint.
Pass to Cornett. Now, Quickly. And the basket is good. Quickly's got 5 points now in the quarter.
Well, he's been very reliable tonight. Not wasting any chances. Really using his head.
And the call will be against Emmanuel Quickly. That is his first foul of the game.
I mean, I like the call. I thought the defense was just there a little late.
And Orlando won't get a change here. Wagner's checked in. Well, we know that players will often hit a wall at some point, Coach, in the season. When does that happen for coaches?
Yeah, maybe on opening night, Kevin. No, there's so much work that goes into it in the offseason. Opening night is almost a sigh of relief. But that feeling of relief does go away pretty quickly.
The Raptors making a switch here. Walters checked in. Here's MP. After Toronto picking up the basket just moments ago.
MP doing a great job letting the play develop, making the defense pick their poison.
Toronto, they've gone 3 of 4 from the floor here in the second quarter. Quickly with it, and it's Howard picking him up to the paint. Here's Cornett. The shot goes in. First shot, first basket.
And those are the kind of nice inside looks they've gotten here in the first half.
MP deciding where to go with it. Bain passes to MP. Howard kicks to Bain. Pocket 6. Pass to MP. 13 feet away. It's hauled in by the Raptors. And this is the first chance they've had to see Orlando.
And they swept this club in the regular season, but ended up falling to them in the playoffs.
Good on the bucket. Now it's a 4-point Toronto lead.
Yeah, the chemistry has been terrific. Really impressed with their offensive execution.
From the arc, Carter pulls it in. three from beyond the arc to start the second quarter. MP, no good.
That is fantastic defense on one of the best three-point shooters in the league. Didn't give him an inch of room.
Count that bucket. Murray Boyles has got the lead up to 12 now for the Raptors.
They are just killing them on the interior.
That's good from Faulkner on the assist from Banchero. Faulkner's got his first points of the night. Pass to Strother. Nailed from three-point land. And the Raptors lead by 13.
The assist totals, Kevin, just continue to grow. They're way ahead in that category. Ball movement has been flawless.
Shot and game clock separated by 5. MP passes to Carter. And then Carter with the dunk.
Good dish from MP. That's talent and teamwork.
Ingram against Bain. Barnes screen on Bain. Pass to Murray Boyle. Teardrop shot, and no luck with that time on the buzzer beater. And so it's the Toronto Raptors. Their lead at 11 points to end the quarter. They're shooting the ball so well in this one. A great performance from the field. We'll return shortly.
Hello, everybody.
They're giving a master class in ball movement right now. Running the offense, finding the open man, and it leads to a bunch.
Let's look now and see how teams stack up. And that is a...
And with a big gap on the scoreboard, the second half begins with very different goals for these teams. One side trying to mount a comeback, one side trying to protect their lead. You look at MP in this one, he's been everywhere.
Something that isn't his strength, but he's done a great job of finding the open man.
Well, the way I see it, it's an added bonus. And you can see team chemistry really growing as a result of him racking up the assists.
Wagner is in the front court alongside Banchero. MP out there with Desmond Bain. And it's Carter in at the 5, down low. So that's the lineup on the floor for the Magic. The drive by MP. And Barnes sends it back.
Oh, tremendous defense there from Barnes. That 7'2" wingspan coming in handy.
The Magic trail by 12. In his relatively young career, Scotty Barnes, GA, has played a number of positions.
Well, he's so versatile. He can be successful at a lot of different spots on the floor. A glue guy, you can plug in just about anywhere.
Now we'll hear from Allie LaForce, and she's got a story for us. An update. Allie?
Thank you. Scotty Barnes letting everyone know. He said, I'm a great defender. I feel like it doesn't really get talked about enough. I guard whoever, 1 through 5. That's what I pride myself on and what I'm ready to do every time I step on the floor. Back over to you.
A tone setter for sure at that end. Thanks so much for the report, Allie. Ingram with the steal. Inside. And the dunk by Barnes.
And a big dunk there from a springy Barnes. He gets up fast there for the hammer.
Carter, the pass to MP. Back to Carter. Wagner kicks to Bain. The Magic again can't hit.
Not a great start to the second half. He's 1 for 4. Got to find ways to generate better looks here.
Banchero against Robertson. 5 to shoot. Strother, no good. The Magic trail by 16. MP passes to Carter. Good in the assist goes to MP. MP's got 4 assists in the game. A little under 2.5 minutes gone by here in the third. Pass to Strother. Gets the three-pointer to fall. Strother's got 2 now from beyond the arc in the third for the Raptors. And so the timeout by Jamal Mosley, looking for a breather and maybe adjusting a thing or two. Jalen Suggs is checked in for the Magic. The Raptors also with a sub. Manuel quickly, he's checked in for Brandon Ingram. And that one's good, Wagner.
Yeah, and showing some force inside. Wagner making sure he gets his.
Quickly the pass to Robertson. Robertson is double. Looking for Quickly. He gets it there. Two open that time. Made it look too easy. Quickly's got 13.
Yeah, he's in such a great rhythm right now. Makes sense to get him the ball any way you can.
Yeah, when you have a guy playing like he has been recently, he's got to be the first option on every possession.
Now, that's what I call a momentum changer.
Now, when you've got a point guard with that kind of spring, no lead is safe.
Yeah, he saw the opportunity to finish with some authority, trying to fire his guys up.
And it's good, 2 points. Murray Boyles has got 4 points in the quarter.
Just a solid performance on the interior. The rebounding has been off the charts.
Here's MP. Running in. MP takes flight.
Readiness is so important, and the moment he saw his opening, MP was ready to attack.
And timeout called by Darko Rajakovic. He's going to take a few moments here to check in with his team and regroup. So for the Magic, Howard comes in for Wendell Carter, and it's Anthony Black in for Wagner. Here's Walter. Scoreless thus far. Pass to Quickly. No good on the three. The Magic trail by 15. Here's MP. What a move, MP.
Now, this is what we want from MP. Night after night, an energetic performance on the offensive end.
A three from Quickly. And again, no good by Toronto. Orlando, they've gone 6 of 9 from the floor here in the second half. They've got to be happy with that. Howard, good.
The defense not putting up any fight on the inside. They've allowed 10 straight points in the paint.
Now here's Barnes. 7 points in the game. Just 1 second between the shot clock and game clock. Clock at 4. The Raptors need to get a shot. Walter can't get it to go. And here at the end of the third quarter, it's a double-digit ball game. Raptors lead by 11. And let's take this opportunity now to show you our State Farm assist of the game.
Yeah, an easy choice tonight.
Some changes. Carter, he's checked in for Suggs. Paolo Banchero comes in for Howard. And MP subbed in for Black. And with the trend break toward a faster pace, do you miss watching those grinded-out half-court battles that enthralled millions during the Jordan era?
Well, I miss playing more than anything, but as far as watching, the game for me is as good as it's ever been.
So for Toronto right now, in at the forwards, Ingram and Barnes. Then there's Emmanuel Quickly, and it's Crawford in at the 2.
And in that first half, guys, they didn't shoot nearly as many threes as they have here in the second, trying to use that shot to stay in the game.
Barnes outside. Barnes screen on Carter. Just 5 on the clock. Big time jam. He was ready to receive and deliver.
And how about the body control? Barnes sets the screen and then a nice spin there to get open.
And Darko Rajakovic calls timeout. And he wants to see some changes out there right away and right now. Robertson is checked in for Quickly. And now Allie LaForce says something for us from the sideline.
Over that last break, guys, I got a chance to hear what Darko Rajakovic said to the team. He said, keep it going, guys. Ride this wave of momentum. We're playing great right now, but we can't let up. Guys, back to you.
All right, Allie, thank you so much for that. So, Stan, when you look at how the Magic defend, can you remember a time when so many of the league's best defenses were all so young?
Well, Kevin, it's something we associate with more veteran teams, but the modern game is so demanding, it may be tilting toward these young legs.
And now, in transition, it's Barnes. Here we go. Book it.
Well, that could be a tough shot, but easy there for Brandon Ingram.
The Magic trail by 15. Banchero, and he cams it in.
Well, that's what you want. Get him the ball and see if he can close the gap.
The Raptors have gone 4 of 7 from the field since the beginning of the fourth. Cleared away by Carter. Orlando's gotten just 1 of 4 3-pointers to go down for them here in the fourth.
Nice work defensively to contest that shot right at the rim. Nothing easy.
Ingram. Oh, and wide open, nails the J.
And so just rolling to the finish line now in what has been a very confident-looking performance for the Raptors.
It was like watching a 3-point shooting contest tonight here.
And they just didn't seem to let up, whether the last several shots went down or not. 3 after 3, it just seemed to pay off for them.
And so it'll boost this year's win total for them to 29.
They can chalk this one up, but these two teams will see plenty more of one another before the season's over.
Hey, those second chance points are found money. Tremendous effort there.
And Ingram has got the ball here for Toronto. 17 points was their biggest margin. Banchero vacuums it in. MP. 40 seconds left to play in the final quarter. Here's Banchero. The 8-footer. 3 on the clock. Now Bain for 3. And it misses. The drive by Barnes. The shot misses. And now Orlando on the break. MP from 19. That one goes. So Toronto takes this one, but by a big margin. They came in here and took care of business like they were the home team.
I don't
know. I don't trust this upcoming June. We'll be in a second time. No. I'm going to the main. Did you trust that for reason? You do.
I have
Go on, Pete. Let's go.
Make sure the touristy people keep doing what they're doing.
Yeah, keep it so that you get a little bit more of a
Look out there, MP.
Everything good, MP?
Those kicks, MP.
Feeling you, MP.
great game.
You guys the ones who are going to be losing today. Screen. Watch the screen. They're coming. Watch out. I got your help. Outside. Come. It's today's fucking rain, and more rain. Oh. Shoot that, all you. That's every time. Hey, watch the pick. Hey, come on here. Turn it up. Hey, yo, right here. More. Green coming. I got your help. Yo,
Come on, MP.
Woo! We going down.